This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Back here at Chicago Motor Speedway, we're under caution. You can see the reason why. Ryan McGlynn has got heavy damage to the back of the house lubricator, Chevrolet. Also involved in that was the number 31 of Larry Gunselman in the Daytime Hotel 4. He did manage to make it back around and is heading down pit lane as we speak. Got just a tail end of this.
And these guys had been running together towards the back of the field, and it's safe to assume they might have gotten together there just a little bit. McGlynn's truck.
Biffle has closed up on Joe Ruttman for the battle for second place. You know, we were talking about Wallace, and Dave Burns mentioned it earlier. He wanted to lead as many laps as possible. He has the most top 10s in the Truck Series this year, but he is 7th in laps led with 223. Oh, no, and Crawford's into the wall. Rick Crawford has tagged the wall up in limping around towards turn number 3. Got it down the back straightaway, and so far no caution on the racetrack.
And I tell you, Marty, where he hit the wall was a good ways.
Let's go back and take a look at it. He's in the number 14 Milwaukee Tools Ford.
And here they are coming off turn 2, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like he just didn't know the 02 truck was there and was headed out for the wall, and not a big hit, but a big enough hit, and he's driven it behind the wall now.
Meanwhile, there's your top 4 as we've got a little more action going on. Another spin down in turn number 4. It was the number 27, I believe. Would have been Ricky Sanders. And this time the yellow has come out. So they're going to check for debris on the racetrack. Sanders was able to keep going. I don't believe he made contact. Right there.
And that is that camera there is coming off turn 4, and that spin right in the middle of the corner. And Sprague,
we're under caution for the second time here at Chicago Motor Speedway. You can see Larry Gunselman out on turn 4, and that is Mark Petty in pit lane. They came together as we are on lap number 40 here at caution. Take a look there. It certainly did get sideways. Wow.
And I was going to say I couldn't tell if they touched, but they definitely did touch. Is that Lazaro?
Yeah, that is Anthony Lazaro in the 32 Kenmore.
But boy, that would be very bold to run this entire. Oh, Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch. Did he make contact with the wall? The X-side Ford in turn number 2. And the yellow is out, so it will be our 5th caution of the afternoon. Pit lane is closed. That's what that flag signifies. Busch has gotten it refired and is making his way.
Let him get you. There you go, buddy. Good job.
And we'll see what we can find out on the replay. Can't tell if he had any help on that. The spin had already started at that point.
I'll tell you, when you look, he's done a great job with this truck.
And the Aventa Chevrolet of Lance Norrick has turned it around again in turn number 4. No yellow yet, as we are going to stay green flag racing. So Joe Ruttman has battled his way back from 28th position to take the race lead. He's on the second to last truck on the right side of your screen.
And I think there was just a little bit of a stack up in the middle of the corner there, and Lance gets it turned around. And lucky not to make contact with any other trucks. He was in a pretty tight group of trucks there.
And he has now opened up a lead, Joe Ruttman has, of about 6-7 truck lengths. So
really, really good, and he may dictate what every other truck out there does at the tail end of this race. So we'll just have to watch the 50.
Well, Amy, we've seen a damage from the 43, and that is Steve Grissom's truck, but he's got part of the Citgo Superguard Dodge attached to his left front corner.
I was going to say, those don't look like his decals.
So now the big question is, the yellow is coming out. That'll be our 6th caution. And
there it is.
There's what's left of Tolsma's truck.
And here's a look at it coming off turn 4. Whoa. Yeah, it just pulled it right out of there. Wow. Never seen that.
Well, it's going to force Grissom to come into pit lane there, and this would be a great run for the 66.
Well, Jamie McMurray is not done with Rick Corelli, as you can see there, but oh,
Big spin, that's Jimmy Englebright. The Jelly Belly Chevrolet goes around. We go on board as he straightens her out. Will we get a yellow? No. Roy Selby pockets. Take a look. Keep an eye on the 0-2. He just lost it.
And meanwhile, we're 3 wide right behind the 0-2. And look at those guys.
Oh, wow. Lance Norwood gets the A+ for evasive movement. Hensley's 11th. Look out, smoke from Jimmy Englebright's truck. And he looks like he has let a motor go. And we've also got a truck up into the wall in turn number 4. And the yellow is out again. So it'll be number 8.
Oh, no.
And Lazaro spun on the oil. And he has put his Kenmore Ford into the wall as well.
Well, what a disappointment there for Anthony Lazaro. Let's have a look at the right side of that truck. It actually doesn't look too bad.
Take a look.
Well, you can see out of the exhaust there, you can see the motor's clearly gone, and there is Anthony Lazaro. And he spins that truck. I'm not sure that oil had anything to do with it.
Yeah, I have to agree with you after seeing that angle of it. It looked like... I'm listening. This truck doesn't sound bad. The yellow is out. And we've got a truck in the wall. It's Jimmy Hensley up in turn 3 and 4. And the E-Link Mobile Max 2 Chevrolet has hit the wall hard on the left rear quarter panel. The caution came out. Keep an eye on the 24 and the 60. Well, obviously.
Well, I think there were a bunch of these guys that knew the caution was out, and there was a few that didn't. I mean, Jack Sprague had nowhere to go there. Yeah, with a little help from Greg Biffle.
And the yellow is out again. We've got a truck in the wall, and again, it is Jimmy Hensley. Hensley had come back out on the track after making contact. He was trying to finish it out. And now, this time, he is going to have to climb out, and they're going to have to put that one on the hook. Shoot it out. Round 20 of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series is once again green. Ruttman gets a better start this time than he has the last 3.
And Ruttman got a nice little jump. Biffle's right there, though.
Biffle in the Granger Ford. Can he give Ford its 50th win? Can Ruttman give Dodge its first three-peat ever in NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series history? Biffle right up on him. Ruttman takes the white flag. 1 lap to go. If it ends like it is right now, it's 200-point margin for Greg Biffle, but more importantly for Joe Ruttman, it could be his 3rd victory from the pole. And career win number 11 into turn number 3. I don't think Biffle's got enough left. Here comes Mike Wallace to try and challenge for 2nd. On board with Wallace as we head for the stripe. Dodge wins for the 3rd straight time. Biffle for 200-point lead.
You're the man. You're the man, Joe. Thank you, friend. Thank you, guys.
Bobby Hamilton and the crew ecstatic. Congratulations to Joe Ruttman. He wins the Craftsman Truck Series $10,000 bonus as well. 3rd time winning from the pole. For Dave Burns and Amy East and Jeremy Dale, I'm Marty Reed. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Coming up next, Bob Jenkins and the guys with the Indy Racing Northern Lights Series. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Joe Ruttman's your winner. So long, everybody.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.